Hey guys, Natrox here, welcome to a new video. This is Battlefield 1 Tips and Tricks, episode 1. To start off with, smoke grenades. Like, it just annoys me the amount of times people use smoke grenades while sat on an objective, defending it, and defending an objective on rush. Firing it down, no. Do not put it down on top of yourself and you sit in the middle of it. Smoke grenades are used for smoke screening. This is for offensive smoke screening. It conceals your movement, so yeah, basically you want to be moving through it. It hides the enemy's line of fire, line of sight on you and your team. They may pre-fire through it to try and pick off a kill here and there, but come on, it's unlikely it's going to actually happen. Smoke grenades can be used to retreat because it's movement, but if you do retreat, throw a smoke grenade and fall backwards, then get off this video and do not play Battlefield ever again. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, and the whole community will appreciate it too. You've done yourself and the community a favour. But smoke grenades are unbelievable, and you see a few clips in this video. These clips in the video are just going to show you different types of tactics I can use. Like this plane, I know people go down and you know the typical tactic, but you can see the line of enemies, you go over, you bomb them. But smoke grenades, back to smoke grenades, they can be used for flanking, and I love flanking, and it is probably one of the best tactics to use in Battlefield. If you can trap an enemy from two sides, it splits the enemy up, and it brings the enemy, like spreads them a bit further apart, because they'll have to watch more distance around. There's two main ways you can do this. There's fire and movement and ambush. Smoke grenades are primarily used in ambush because it is taking the enemy by surprise. You can pop the smokes all over, like now you can put them all over. Like you can see red markers. If you click R1, you can spot an enemy, fire some smoke, and then the enemy red marker there, or RB on Xbox, will stay there. Smoke grenades, look, like I can get on top of the objective here. Obviously I have to shoot for you. He knew where I was. The enemy doesn't know. I'm starting up top of the objective, concealed my movement, took them by surprise, and I'm on top of the objective. If there is a firefight, hit them from behind, get it two ways. And the biggest thing about this is you want to make 5 people seem like 500. Obviously you can't have 500 people on the battlefield, unless it's like one of them servers on PC I've heard of. But no, you want to make it seem like there's 500 people attacking them. You want to make them scared, you want to make them think, oh no, I'm not going to win this. If you get them morale down, you've got a big advantage over them, no matter what tactic you use. But the other one is firing and movement. I wouldn't really say use it, but in a Battlefield situation, Battlefield 1 situation, you may want to do it. It's similar to ambush, but it's more like suppressive fire. You probably hear people going like, cover and fire! I'm sure it's in like a Saving Private Ryan movie, that movie. But they go cover and fire, and they'll stand up and they'll fire, and then they'll run. I'm sure it's near the start of the movie. And they'll run to a position to get in a better position. And then they might cover and fire. But if they're covering fire and you move to the right, like the enemy's just going to sit down while the bullets are flying past them. They may stand up because it's not real, but oh, sorry for those, but yeah, it's real if you want to think it's real. But yeah, take it serious. But if you don't want to die, obviously they'll take cover, or the movement and the mud and the screen will just go off with you and they won't be able to see properly. So yeah, so they get to a better position, but no problem. If you want to flank, no problem, you do it. If you can move around the back, and then you can use the snipers and like support classes to cover fire with flares, suppressive fire, the mortars with the smokes. If you click left on the directional pad, don't know what it is on PC. If you go at the start menu and then go out and control the layout, and it'll be right there. Also, flare guns, just wow. Like if you have the scout class and use flare guns, it's the unreal. If you pop them all over the enemy, it just opens up an absolute massacre, but in your favour. You'll be seeing the enemy like on your minimap, the red dots all over the flare. It'll be in a radius, quite a big radius, I must say. It'll make every movement, you'll be able to watch every movement until you slaughter them down. But that's really it. You want to be popping them smoke like you saw there. I threw 2 smoke grenades down. You get 2 with the class, you fire them down. You do it with incendiary grenades. You might not think it, but incendiary grenades do hide it, because there's fire all over and a bit of smoke comes out at the end. So they can be used for it, and it stops the enemy running through, so they're not running through fire. They're not mad. But you spot the smoke site on this is front lines, or it's the end of it, so it's technically brush part of it. You pop some smokes on, you run up the objective, they're not going to fire. Obviously, they can chuck grenades over, they'll see smoke grenades, they'll chuck them over. Hide like ours behind the objective, or on Conquest it's a bit easier if you try to take an objective, but now we're trying to destroy an objective. Hide, get smoke grenades on, get a flare near it or two, so your enemy can see. Obviously, well actually yeah, you can use flares and smoke grenades if you've got the scout class. Pop some scout, pop some smoke, pop some flares behind the objective on the enemy side. maybe one close at the objective so your team can see it. They'll see someone on your minimap, they'll take them out before they can get a grenade, hopefully. And then the flank, like now, we're sat looking at the objective, we've got people coming in from our spawn and we're on the right flank. Enemy has to come out the doors, we've got eyes on the doors. There's not many ways the enemy can come up. So that's it. So basically, that's the basic tactics to help you win at Battlefield 1. This is going to be a larger series. We're going to be going to different classes, vehicles, we're going to be going to game modes like Conquest, Rush, Supply Drop, Front Lines, Operations. It's all really similar tactics. Depending on what you want to use in Rush and Conquest, you can adopt them to a different game mode or situation. The biggest thing you have to do though, I'm remembering this, is to adapt to different situations. So that's it. You know how to win at Battlefield. You got the tactics, flanking, smoke grenades, flare guns, and you'll learn more throughout this series. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell next to the subscribe button for notifications when I upload next every week, and don't forget to hit the like button. Show support for me, show support for the community. I'll love you forever. Don't forget to comment and tell me what you think of the video. Tune back for next week guys, next week's video on one of the classes. I'm going to go for Medic next week. I'll leave with this clip, that last flanking clip to win the game. Thank you very much. Nitroxide, signing out.